What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at taking the rear tire and wheel off of the Goldwing GL1200. Now, I already loosened up some of these bolts and nuts, and do yourself a favor and get a very large spanner, adjustable spanner for that nut. It's like 22, 24, something like that. And then most of these other bolts are 14s and 12s. I think there might be some 10s in there, but like I show you here, I'm taking the whole rear end off. If you're only taking the wheel, you can probably get away with shimmying it out from the final drive, but there's not a lot of room, and I haven't had huge success. So like I said, I'm taking everything off. So let's just undo all the bolts here. Make sure your shocks are free. I gotta take the brake caliper off, which I already have, but you can leave it attached to the brake line if you're not disconnecting it. But how's everyone doing today? Alright, so we're just gonna twist this off. Like I said, get a very large adjustable spanner wrench, and unless you have a socket that size, that'll do you good. And then you're just going to whack this thing through, which should be easier than this. And it's not budging. No, don't forget to loosen up this lock nut here. I think that is a 12, might be a 14. All you gotta do is loosen it, doesn't have to come out. And then that should be real easy to get your axle out. Make sure you're not losing any washers or spacers here. Take note of where they are. This will pull right out now. Support your rear wheel with your foot or a block of wood so that the weight of that is not on the axle. There you go. That's as easy as that is. And then put your nut back on your axle so you don't lose it or misplace it. There's my large adjustable wrench. Now, at this time, you should be able to pull this out. This bracket's kind of hanging it up, but bolts are already out of that. As I said before, if your brake caliper is there, just leave it attached to the line. You don't have to take it off. And yeah, you should be able to get this moved to the right. If not, these 4 nuts here for the final drive can be loosened. I think they were 10s. Pretty sure they were 10 millimeters. Everything's metric because this is a Honda. And then if you're going to take this off, make sure that your shock is also disconnected, either at the top or the bottom. They got a little rusty there. There shouldn't be a lot of fluid in here, but I got the pan just in case. I've never had it off. As I'm doing that, this bolt here for the shock doesn't have a nut. It actually bolts into the final drive. So you can just pull that out. Don't worry about a nut on the back. Good golly. Just gonna get it off the top. Pry it off there. So then that'll be loose. That'll be free. And all we're gonna do is just pull it backwards. See, this one doesn't actually have to come off, but it is connected by the airline. So you just have to be careful there. And it's rusted fast. I'll have to spray that with some penetrating oil. But this isn't. This bolt's free. Now the whole rear end's falling apart. There we go. That's sliding right back. Just be super careful with the airline for the shocks, because you don't want to tear that or break that. And that is loose. Here's your drive shaft. Don't want to catch your brake lines. Get them out of the way. There's that bracket for the brakes. And the brake rotor goes with the wheel. That's bolted right to the wheel. Alright, that's free. That'll pull right out. Look at that. No oil in there. It's all inside the pumpkin, so I'll have to drain that separately. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Next we have the gas tank. How to remove the gas tank. Catch you later. Thanks. Bye.